All right, here we go. We are attempting something brand new, never before tried here on the channel. We're going to triple laminate a mold today with a fourth color in a tail mold. So it'll be 4 colors, and we're going to do it all real time, no editing. So you haven't seen any cuts thus far. In the past, I probably would have made about 3 by now to speed things along, smooth things out. But we're not doing that. It's like you're right here in the shop with me. Real-time triple laminates. So what have we got going on? I've got a couple of things already set out. Didn't want to do all the boring stuff on camera because you guys don't need to see that. But we do need to get our equipment out. Let me show you what we're going to do thus far. For one, we're going to need our triple block. So grab that into 4-ounce triple injector, and we're going to put it on the hot plate. Got that set out a little earlier. Set that to about 250 thereabouts. Got to have the blending block, and arguably the blending block is of more importance to get warm than the injectors. So get those guys up there, get them warmed up, screaming hot, because you need that anytime you do a triple. First thing we're gonna do though, let me find a place for you, is we need to do the tail mold. So I've got the disc shaker. You guys remember that one? Disc shaker, 2 of these molds just today. I got the tail mold in. So this is what it looks like. And we are going to shoot the tails in, I think, a clear plastic with a bunch of siren scales. That looks cool. And then we will decide on the color for the triple together. So let me get this half cup, that's all we need, into the microwave. About 1.5 minutes thereabouts will get us almost all the way. We'll need to pop it for another 20 or so to finish it up. 1, 3, 0. All right, while that's going, let's talk siren scales. To move you guys and do one of these jobs. So here's my tray of gloriousness. Isn't this beautiful? All my hollow shift siren scales, diamond pearls. This is the color shift stuff from Barlow's flake, and then back here is alpha pigments. But we need a siren scale for our back. What are you guys feeling? What's one that we haven't used a lot? How about this one? Glimmer fin. We haven't used that one. I think maybe this was one of the first ones I ever used. If you pop the top off and you look at the black bottom inside of there, you can kind of get a sense of what colors we are looking at. So that's like a green to blue. I think that will work out quite nicely. So put this away. We are at 12 seconds for this first one to pop up. I want a lot of that, so in the tail. So I'm thinking a good half cup, I don't know, 1/4 teaspoon, and we'll see what that looks like. All right, here's our first cup. You can see down at the bottom, actually you can't, hold on. There we go. See how the bottom is not, oh gosh, what a mess. See how the bottom wasn't done? And then we got to stir it up. Get that mixed. And then we'll take a temperature on it. 343, not where it needs to be. As I mentioned, another 15, 20 seconds. You can go 30 if you want. We're gonna go to 20. While that's happening, let's get this clamped, because there's not going to be much to the tail. It's just a clear deal with some siren scales. All right, there we go, clamped up, ready to rock. Beep, beep, beep means we are undoubtedly ready. Let's see if you guys can see it this way. Yeah, there, and then zoom in. Is that gonna work? I don't know. I'm making this crap up as we go. Hopefully that works for you guys. 367 looks good. So let's do, like I said, 1/4 teaspoon of this. See what that looks like. Maybe a heaping 1/4 teaspoon. That would be equivalent to a 1/2 teaspoon for a full cup, so I'm thinking that that's probably going to be more than sufficient. But who knows? Maybe we'll throw something else in there, get a little spicy with it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hopefully that's in focus. I can't really tell. What do you think? What should we do? Should we add more to it? Silver flake, just almost like black, just to break it up a little bit maybe, or add a little. I don't know. I got 15 silver from BaitPlastics. 1/16 of a teaspoon. See what that looks like. Yeah, I actually like that. It's a nice little combo, right? Just a little extra fine stuff to fill in the gaps. I like it, I like it, I like it. What is our temperature? 322, perfect! So, get this crap out of the way. Bring this in, zoom you guys out a bit. Grab my 8-ounce injector. Way overkill for this, but all my 4-ounce injectors are in the triple. And that was it. Hardly went down at all. There we go. Also probably unnecessary. This mold is just not going to draw a bunch of plastic because it's so small, right? Cavities are so small. All right, so let's let that cool down. I need to turn on my fan. Forgot to turn on my fan, get some ventilation going here. Kind of sweeps it that way. This, by the way, is what I look at, save a camera right about there, every time I do a video. So, a little behind the scenes. I'm in the garage, as you can see. Got the fan going way over there as well to push it out. Got a fan going right here to grab the fume. So, I do my best to stay safe. It's probably cooled off enough. I forgot a light. It's all right, we're going with it. Let's see if it's cooled off. Middle is just a little, but that's going to be on the thickest part here. I'm sure you can tell, by the way, I usually have 2 cameras going, and we're doing it all with this one just so that there's no inclination that I cut something and went to another one when I switch shots. So I'm going to try to remember to help you guys see what I see, but can't always do that, unlike when we have 2 different cameras going. So, all right, let's check out these tails. There we go. Pop this guy open. Oh yeah, those are gorgeous. Very cool. Look at those beautiful little things. That is awesome. Very, very cool. This is a, oh, I gotta learn how to use my camera again too. This is a 20 cavity tail mold, and the 2 molds that these are going to go into are 10 cavity a piece. This will be the longest perhaps part of the video, because I need to take each one of these off and put them in the tail, or the tail space. But we need a little bit of worm oil to do that. So look at this, my worm oil holder, big bass face. Things you never see. So we're gonna take just a little bit of that, put it on my finger, and just right inside of each one of those cavities. Doesn't have to be a lot. Matter of fact, you don't want it to be a ton. You can overdo it with the oil really easily. So just kind of get that going. You only need it really on one side, but I gently hit the other one just to help it find its home. There we go. And now the tails. So pop each one of these off. First time I've seen them sit in the mold, so I'm assuming that, yep, they go just a little bit beyond. Hold on a second. There we go. I'm sick of bending down all the time. I'm assuming they go a little bit beyond the tail itself into the actual cavity of the bait, and it does. What that does is it allows you better adhesion, right? When the second, or when the color for the body comes in, it's going to surround that portion and create a better bond. All right. Tell you what, I underestimated how long this was going to take. I figured it was going to take less time because there's only 10, and these little paddles and everything really do make it fast and easy. I had planned on doing both of these molds, but y'all don't want us to just sit here and listen to me jibber jabber the entire time. So to that end, I have one more to put in. Let's actually get our next 2 cups and put these in. Now I say 2. The idea for this video came to me because I upgraded the shop and put a second microwave in. If I didn't have a second microwave, I wouldn't even attempt this. But 2 microwaves, if you've got a shop and you only have 1 microwave and you do a lot of laminates, even not triple, but dual laminates, and you've got the circuitry available, you can't put them on the same circuit normally because it'll draw off and throw a breaker. But if you've got the circuitry available and you can do it, it is well worth your investment because it has been a game changer for me. So 2 1 cups going in. For me, BaitPlastics 242, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, just about does it perfectly. Last tail going in the mold, and I'll show you what they look like. Ugh. Actually, it's going to be really hard to see because they're clear. Does that help at all? Also got a bit of a reflection glare, but they're loaded in there, all of them, on both sides. So while the plastic is warming up, we got 1.5 minutes. We're only going to do 1. That's a little last minute change. Oh well, hopefully it's still cool. Get that clamped up, and let's talk colors for this triple laminate. I'm thinking something sort of like a sexy shad type inspiration kind of deal. So come with me. All right, this is the powders, and flake is in here as well as here, as well as here, here, and here. All kinds of good stuff everywhere. But this is the powders. This is what I want to go to. So I'm thinking we need a belly. So I'm kind of wanting to use all Barlow's stuff here as well. How about just classic white pearl for the belly? Sunburst, as it's not really a chartreuse, typical chartreuse middle, but a sunburst really makes a nice belly color for this, or at least I think it will. And then for the top, we need a blue. I really like the bluegrass color shift, also by Barlow's. We used it recently on the Barlow's color shift flake video. Looks really, really nice. So that's gonna be the plan. And our plastic is ready, or at least ready to check out. Two of them beeping at once. We'll move our tail stuff off to the side. If you didn't guess, all of this that we're doing right now is stuff that you guys never see. It's the madness and the mayhem that goes on between the shots. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Definitely, to that end, tell me in the comments. New kind of format here. Is this, do you like it? You like this? I mean, it's gonna be a longer video, but who knows? Maybe you like it and we kind of make it a series. I got the second one out as well. First one was at 371, so it's good to go. This one's, yeah, above 370. So I'm going to put it back in the microwave to keep it warm. We don't have to hit it just yet. We just need to work on this one. We'll put the third cup in the microwave when we start working on the second color. So our first one, let's do the belly color. I just moved you guys up to look at me, and now I'm gonna move you back down. There we go. Belly color, triple laminates. So generally speaking, triple laminates, you gotta have saturation on all three levels, otherwise you get a lot of blending that you may not want. So we're going to go with at least an eighth, probably like a heaping eighth will do the trick. We might have to go a little heavier on some of them, but there's a heaping eighth. I'm going to go over here and hit that second cup with 10 seconds just to keep it warm. Triple laminates, man, are tough to get right, and they're tough to manage because you got 3 cups, especially if you only have one microwave. Very, very tricky. So, all right. Does that look pretty good, you guys? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. I don't know. I really want it. I don't want it to be see-through, and I can see just a hair. Let's do a little bit more. This is almost a quarter now. So when we do the other two, we're going straight to a quarter. Which also means I'm probably going to have to hit that other cup here. Yeah, I like that better. Yep. We already have our silver out from before, so let's put an eighth of a teaspoon of 15 silver in there, just for good measure. Beautiful. Simple, elegant. Going to be a really nice belly color. So we're going to set that one aside. Bring this guy back out. Check the temp on it. Let's see here. There we go. Check the temp. Make sure it's still, yeah, it's like 348. So this one is going in. Third color, 220. This is going to be the middle color, which is the sunburst. So straight to a quarter of a teaspoon of that. Get that just kind of incorporated. And then I think we're going to need to check our belly color and see where the temperature is on it. My guess is it's getting down low enough. Yeah, that looks really good. It's getting down low enough where we're going to need to pop it in the microwave as well. Yep, 307. So this is going to go in the second microwave. Again, what a godsend. We'll pop that up 15 seconds, check it, see what that looks like. This one, once again, 319. So this one's going to be right behind it. Matter of fact, if I can get that one that just rang, our belly color, right around 320 or 315-ish, because this one will continue to cool. Then I can put them both in the same microwave and keep them both relatively close as I work on the third color. So that one measured 330, 327. Gonna stir it here until I get them both down, like I said, into the 315-ish range, so I can put them both in the same microwave and keep them warm. I got 30 seconds on our third cup. For those that are paying attention, we are not using the vacuum chamber for any of these. All right, so there's 315, 312. Yep, there we go. Right where we need to be. We're not using the vacuum chamber for any of these. This is BaitPlastics 242 medium, ultra clear, low odor. And when it comes out of the 5-gallon bucket, at least in my experience, I don't have bubbles, right? And this is a fresh batch. So that makes life a whole lot easier, because if you have to vacuum in between of all of these steps, like, it's tough. All right, those are going in. Because there's 2 in one microwave, we can do higher, longer time. So a full 30 seconds on those. And whoo, our third color is out. Are we good to go to start making? 368. We are. So let's make the third color. There we go. Whoop! Too much. Too much. Maybe I can move you guys back a little bit. I'm trying to get a better picture. There we go. All right. As was mentioned, Barlow's bluegrass. And we are going straight to a quarter, but my quarter is covered in the sunburst. So I'll clean this off real quick. Probably wouldn't hurt anything, but I'm anal like that. There we go. Quarter in. Nice thing about these pigments we're using today, it doesn't require a whole lot of extra flake to really make them awesome. I can just shoot the 3 just like this, and makes it that much quicker and easier. So, whew, that is a gorgeous color. Man alive. That is spectacular. All right, so now we got to get ready for the shoot. Bringing this over. Gotta double check the temp on these. Oh my gosh, 325. Can we get lucky enough to get these to 325 as well, because that is the target range. I don't think they're gonna be there already. Oh, my lands, 326. Come on, 3 for 3. 330, so let's just give this one a little bit of a swizzle. 325, boom. All right. Oh, now we gotta move fast. I'm shaking a little bit. Here we go. So these were all double check. Yep. Right around the 320. They're gonna be around 320-ish when it's all said and done. This is a, hold on. There we go. This is a mold that's the same on both sides. So we need the blue first, the sunburst in the middle, white on the belly, as long as they're in that that order, we should be good to go. Got to come over here, and sorry if you can hear the fan that's right below you. Oh, they're cooling down too fast. Ah! All right, block, because it's going to be, yeah, smoking hot. Be right back for you. I promise, I haven't left you. All right, there we go. Got that set up. Come on. All right, here we go. Give you guys a decent look at this. All right, can you see everything? Huh? All right, I think that's gonna have to be good enough. Just let it go, Adam, just let it go. Moving stuff. Biggest thing is I don't want it to seize up in here. These are dropping in temperature as we speak. That is a real possibility. Whew. All right, take a breath. Here we go. Sucking it up. That looks good. Get it in there. Purge this bad boy. Oh, that looks good. And shoot. Oh, I hope that went. I can't tell. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Such a small mold with a triple laminate injection. It's hard to tell that any kind of went in there, you know? But look at that. Oh, it would be this way, right? Top, middle, belly. That's got some potential. That has got some potential. All right, let me grab you guys and show you the sprue, right? The top. Looky there. Doesn't that look good? We got our middle color right there. Everything's on the right side. A lot of potential here. Now we just have to wait for it to cool. Don't have to worry about topping this one off because the cavities are so small, right? And we shot the tails already, which has taken up some of the space that would, you know, take the plastic. All right. Wow, what a mess. You want to see what it's like to shoot a triple? Here, this is what it's like to shoot a triple. Look at my workstation. The purge pile back there, which looks fantastic, by the way, and just madness all over the place, all of which I always clean up so you guys don't have to deal with, don't have to see. But I think, yeah, I think we're cooled off enough. So let me move our remnants out of the way. And don't need a glove anymore. Take our block. Hot block. Forgot that the block was hot. I set that thing at 250, by the way. So yeah, she's a scorching. I am gonna open it up though, because I'm thinking you may like to see what the inside of this triple looks like. I'm sure most of you have seen that already. You know what the inside of a triple looks like, but just in case you haven't seen maybe the N2 version. Ouch, man, even with gloves on. Shoo! But that helps get the triple. Oh, stay in there. Stay on one side. Okay, well, it wasn't perfect, but there you go. You kind of get the idea, right? Our top color, mid color, you have to have this little swizzle because you got all that same length from both sides. So if this one was just straight down, the middle color would get to the spout or the sprue, the nozzle, before the other two do, and then your laminate's all screwed up. So I think those three, oh, there you go. Top, what? Bottom, top, middle. I think those three are gonna look good. There it is, without. Pretty cool. All right, get this out of the way. Don't need it anymore. And get all of this at least pushed over. All right. Sorry, I had to do it. I just can't leave it there. I'm not capable of not cleaning up. So judge me if you must in the comments. Here we go. Let's get some scissors. Cut the sprue off the top. It looks good. Take our clamps off. How should we open this? I want to kind of open it together. Wonder what the best camera deal would be for that. Let's move you guys up a bit, for one. Bring you up to the big boy table. There. All the way out. How about this? Will that work? Yeah. Hopefully the lighting's all right. All right. No more delays. Here we go. Really want, okay, it's going to come out on this side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Check it out. It came out on the top side. That the bluegrass has a blue to green, but I think we're getting more. It kind of almost changed it to a green with the sunburst down below it as they mixed together. So that is looking encouraging. A little bit of extra sunburst there. You can see like down here, that one right there had a little bit of blend, but those are looking pretty, man, sorry. Those are looking pretty dynamite. Let's peel it. Do we have a white belly? We do. We do. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Successful triple lamination. At least it would appear thus far. Let me analyze these. Oh yeah. I'll show you here in a second. 1 minute. Just give me a minute. So it does look like our sunburst was the warmest of them, which was the third color, and that is not a terrible surprise. I mean, it's not wrong. It's just if we're going for absolute perfect crisp lines everywhere, then the sunburst should have been a little bit cooler. But man, I got no complaints about this one. Let me show you one close up. This actually totally, oh, here we go. There's the sprue. Look at this. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Huh? Huh? Oh, you can see one here. There's the sunburst right through the middle. White belly. Color shift top. See how it looks more blue here? Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. More blue, but then you get that shift blue to green. That is super awesome. Here's the one that I picked out. It's a good representative. Come on. Siren scale, belly, white to the middle, and then to the top. That is sweet. Man. Oh, come on. There we go. That is so cool. Oh, let's look at the others. Actually, I'll bring you up close. Look at these together. Look at that. Oh, that's a good shot right there. Stay focused. There you go. That was both to my camera and to myself. Stay focused. Super cool. Another one right across from it. Man, I love the tail, that glittery tail. If you guys have never seen, by the way, siren scales in the water, especially on a bright sunny day, like, it is mind-blowing how it grabs the light, refracts it, and then you put it under the water with, like, I sound like an idiot. If you look at it out of the water, like on your hook, and you're just admiring it, right, and you turn it around, you can really appreciate all the glints and the glitters and how it catches light. Something magical happens though when you've got all of that bright goodness in the sky and then you put it underwater, because the water refractions and all of that it like amplifies, at least in my opinion, it amplifies the effect of the siren scales like 10x. It's amazing. I was here, we can look at this and then I'll continue with story time. But I was out fishing some 3-inch chunk swim baits, and I was getting a couple of bites with some stuff, and then I put a translucent or a smoke colored one on that was almost entirely siren scales, and it was hammer time. I mean, they were all freaking over it. That was cool. All right, story time is over. These baits turned out fantastic. Even the blended ones down at the bottom, like there's a blended one somewhat. That looks killer, right? The one across from it was even more blended, but I'm telling you what, that would fish all freaking day. What a success. This was super cool. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Definitely nothing I've done on the channel before. If you want to see more like it, no cut, just here in the shop, raw Adam, raw SDG, then by all means, let me know in the comments and we'll see if we can't do this again. But maybe not a triple, actually a 4-color. This was a bit audacious, but it worked out. Great materials in the hollow shift and Barlow stuff, and obviously epic molds. I mean, how can I go wrong, right? So thanks for coming along on this this new journey today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I do appreciate you watching, and until the next time, I'll see you guys in the shop.